Can you talk a little bit about when you left MMA a little bit for Muay Thai? What was it, kind of just a burnout thing, or just try something new?
Actually, I really I was thinking about retiring. I was in a different phase in my life. I was having a bunch of personal problems. I was living somewhere else and doing something else that I just wasn't really. I didn't have the love for it anymore because I had things going in one ear, and it was just I wasn't in a good place. Period. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know if I wanted to fight anymore, so I ended up coming back to California for a little bit to visit. And I ended up meeting Kieran Fitzgibbons, then everybody at Combat Sports Academy, and it opened my eyes to what was really going on in my life. And then I ended up taking a step back from MMA. He was kind of like, if you want to pursue this whole Muay Thai thing, because I never did Muay Thai, I just I fought MMA, and that was the whole thing. I wanted to fight Muay Thai when I first started. I didn't want to do MMA, but I did so well, so fast in MMA that I just kind of put Muay Thai in the back burner. So I got back to that. I did what I've always wanted to do in that, and that was fight in Muay Thai. I got a world title and a WBC national champion title from that, and and I saw what was going on in the strawweight division, and I'm like, I beat her. She's getting the world title shot. I beat her. I was like, they're in it. I'm like, God, man, you know what? It's my time. I gotta go. And I was more than ready after those Muay Thai fights. I was like, I'm making this drop and I'm doing it right, and I want to go and show everybody what they're missing. Because a lot of people still don't know who I am. Well, at this point in my career, I believe I can fight any of them. If they were to give me a title shot against Joanna next week, and take this one off, I'd be more than happy to. And at this point, I'm ready. I think I match up well. I think more than anybody else on that 115-pound roster, I think I match up well with Joanna. Nobody's going to be able to outmuscle her. Nobody's going to be able to sit there and strike with her. Nobody wants to. Who the hell's going to do that? Nobody. Everybody's going to try to wrestle her and take her down, and and I have the power to stand up and strike with her, and not only that, but if she wants to wrestle, she's obviously not going to want to wrestle or go to the ground. I think I have a lot more experience in that as well. So with Claudella, it's probably going to be the same thing as she fought Joanna. It might be, I wouldn't say it's going to be the same outcome or how close it's going to be, but I'll be doing the same thing. I'll be there striking with her. She's going to be trying to take me down like everybody else, especially in that weight class where I'm going to be bigger, stronger, faster when it comes to strikes.
Experienced.
And now experience. I never had that before. It was just pot shotty once or twice, not putting anything together and just running, and moving and trying to find a way. So
it's an exciting division, man. There's Tisha Torres, there's Nama Yunus, there's Joanne Calderwood, some really, really high-level names. I feel like it's deeper than 35.
It is, and there's a lot of experience there. A lot of the girls are actually still pretty new to I wouldn't say to MMA, but their records, some of them only have 4 or 5 fights that are in the UFC, and not just that, but a lot of them are small for the weight class, because you see a lot of the 105ers coming up to fight in that 115-pound division, and then you have a lot of the 125ers like myself either going down to 115 or going up to 135. So it's just there's a lot of playing field there, that's for sure.